Hello, YouTubers. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. Royal family is extremely concerned. Richard Fitzwilliams has said that the royals are concerned and they will be bracing because it has been revealed that she hasn't signed anything that would prevent her from speaking about the royals. Basically, she has said that in her latest bombshell interview that, hey, nothing prevents me from saying anything. And it's like these little threats of, well, you know, I can say whatever I want because I didn't sign anything. And you look at this, you hear it, and you think, my goodness, woman, you protect your own privacy so crazy, but yet you're willing to put everybody else's privacy out there. It really is infuriating how she's toying with the royal family, how she's toying with people, and then the support that she gets from these black women that feel that Meghan's been oppressed. It's beyond ridiculous at this point. But it's like, okay, go ahead, keep supporting this woman, keep supporting this wackadoo, because eventually you're going to get to a point where it's going to be so obvious that you continuing to support this woman is going to just make you look stupid, especially this woman who is a doctor. And I see these women trying to vouch for her. And, you know, at this point, it's sad, it's ridiculous, because like I've always said, they would never allow this to happen in their own home. They would never allow for it to happen. But here she goes, we know on the U.S. magazine, The Cut, she underlined this really deep rift between her, Harry, and the rest of the royal family. This royal commentator, he went on to say to the Express that Meghan is speaking out again, and she is threatening to speak out more. She has rolled back on the quote from Harry about losing his father, which is, in my opinion, so beyond the pale of ridiculous, because he hasn't lost his father. He has shamed his family. Therefore, he's not speaking with his father. You see how Harry and Meghan, they want to be victims. They want to make it seem like they're the ones who are being wronged. Well, this Mr. Fitzwilliams, his warning comes after Megzy, she hinted that she could make more bombshell revelations about her husband's family when she revealed that she had not signed anything that would restrict her from talking. And she told the journalist Allison Davis, it's interesting, I've never had to sign anything that restricts me from talking. I can talk about my whole experience and I make a choice not to. Her saying that is such an underlining threat to the royal family that she's going to say something. But let's not forget, she never wants to speak about her own life. She never wants to talk about her life. And when people speak about her life, what does she do? She outs them. She sues them. But she can throw your family under the bus. She can speak about your family and all the experiences that she had as a royal. And this is why her behavior cannot be overlooked by people that don't follow this, because you are literally supporting a liar, a thief, somebody who has no loyalty. You are supporting someone in the most reprehensible way, because she was trusted to go into the royal family and she was supported. But she acts like a victim, and I think this is so horrible for the royal family to now have to deal with, well, what can she do? What can she say at this point? She was also asked whether or not she can forgive members of the firm and her own family. And I felt like this was a diversion, because she said, I think forgiveness is really important. It takes a lot more energy to not forgive. Duh. Then why are you not forgiving people? This is what I say. But then she goes on to say, but it takes a lot of effort to forgive. And I've really made an active effort. Girl, no, you have not. That is a lie. She has not made an active effort to forgive anything, because if she had, her father would have received a phone call by now. Aussie TV host lashes out in a furious rant at Meghan. Sunrise host Natalie Barr claimed that she could not even stomach reading the whole article, and she said that she found it too hard. Ms. Barr did not hold back on this woman, and she called her a tosser. Yes, she is. She has really shown her personality, and a lot of us tapped in on this personality a few years ago. Like we knew it. Some of us women, we were zoned in on the BS of this woman, because there's like a BS radar. There's just like a radar that some women have. They can look at some women and be like, she full of it. There's something's wrong with her. And I'm telling you, I've been seeing it all along. This was something that was from the very beginning. You can see this, but a lot of people, to their credit, are coming on board now and they're seeing it. And this woman, Meghan, is continuing to show what a tosser she is. So this woman, Natalie Barr, goes on to say, I just can't, the way she speaks. There's been a lot of criticism waged at Meghan for her latest interview. And there should be a lot of it, because you cannot let people see this and think, oh, okay, that's nice. No. We have to stop and we have to say, okay, this is some malarkey, and we cannot let this go, because this woman is talking out the side of her eyeballs. She's not even, her mouth is just not even speaking. It's her eyeballs speaking at this point. It don't make no sense. It's googly gawk. And should not be looked at as somebody who's got relevance. Like at this point, she has no credibility and she has no relevance in the things that she says. And it has to be called out, because this woman is trying so hard to be on this beaten path of credibility, of someone that's a leader that can be out there with a voice, making decisions for people and having a voice to make change. No, you need to keep your silly, stupid voice in your household and make changes within your own household, because you're coming out here trying to speak on behalf of anybody or to let people see you're credible. It has to stop at this point. We have seen enough, okay? We have, you know how they say in court, okay, we've got enough evidence. Okay, there's enough evidence on this woman and her stupidity and the things that she says. Now, this woman has sparked another media storm in the magazine, The Cut, and we know that she is estranged from her own father for reasons that she is now doing the same thing to the royals. How can this be? Because she has revealed private detail of Harry's own family relationship. Meghan appeared to claim that Prince Harry felt as though he had lost his father in the process of the couple's stepping back from royal duties and relocating across the Atlantic to California. Royal commentators have hit back, saying that they question why this woman would be so quick to reveal intimate detail of Prince Harry's life when she fiercely is protective of her own expectations of privacy. Why would you do this? Because she's got Harry under her thumb and she's pressing down on his forehead saying, get down, boy. Let me run the show. She's trying to equivalate her relationship with having lost her father by choice to Harry's loss of his father. And they're not the same. They both have disowned their families for their poor choices and because they just want to be selfish and be spoiled brats. And people should be outraged at her revealing this private information about Harry's relationship with his father. He has not lost his father. You haven't lost your father. You disowned your father, Meghan. So Meghan went on to say that Harry said to me, I lost my dad in this process. It doesn't have to be the same for them as it was for me, but that's his decision. While some readers took this to mean that Prince Harry had confessed he had lost his relationship with his father, Prince Charles. So royal author Omid Scobie, he offered an alternative interpretation, right? And I find it funny that he offers these interpretations because this is not the first time. Because you know why? Because they speak in a way that is so untruthful that Omid has to now come out and give the real like translation of the lie to make it seem like not a lie. He's like, okay, I'm hearing the lies. Okay, the lies are out there. Okay, let's see what people say. Oh, people see it's a lie. Okay, let me go on out there and let me make it not a lie. Let me just kind of clear it up in a way that makes it more clear. And then he's typing and he's clearing things up. It's so ridiculous. Their lies are at this point they're just having to be interpreted to not seem like a lie. So what happened? So Omid, he goes on Twitter and he writes, I understand that Prince Harry is actually referring to Meghan's loss of her own father. And Meghan is saying she doesn't want Harry to lose his. That ain't what she said. That is not what she said. Go kick rocks, Omid, Scooby-Doo. It's ridiculous. Y'all get on my nerves with your nonsense. Queen makes major break from royal tradition as palace confirms details of a new prime minister meeting. The Queen is to meet the UK's next prime minister in Scotland next week. A spokesperson has confirmed that the Queen has historically appointed the country's prime minister at Buckingham Palace. But in a move away from royal tradition, she is going to welcome Mr. Boris Johnson. We know he is the outgoing leader, and she's going to welcome the newly elected person from the Conservative Party at Balmoral, where she is at, because we know that the Queen has been staying at her Aberdeenshire home for the summer break, and she continues to remain in Scotland until October. So apparently this meeting will take place on September 6th. One of the spokespersons has mentioned this, and the Queen, she will meet with either Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak the day after the new leader is announced, and we know this to be on September 5th. So the monarchy will first speak with Mr. Johnson, and it is expected that he is going to be formally handing over his resignation, and then there's going to be a new leader that will then be appointed by the monarch. Now the new leader will be the 15th prime minister sworn in by the Queen during her reign. What an amazing lifetime this woman has had as the head of country in the Commonwealth. I am so happy to have experienced this other country as an outsider, as a foreigner. It's taught me so much, speaking on the things that I speak about here on this channel. And yeah, thanks for all of your teachable moments you have given me. And hopefully I've been able to teach you some things, especially about how we Americans are and how we see royalty, and also the poor choices of those within the monarchy. Okay, you guys, please like, share my videos, and continue to comment. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.